Hey, what's up YouTube? Is Jose Serrano from Jose Serrano Special Vehicles. This video that shows it's hard to obtain the indestructible dirt bike from GTA Vice City dirt ring on my phone. The hardest obtainable on PSP on GTA Vice City stories was a domestobot PSP method using air ambulance. But PS2 might be easier using the police car or a police motorcycle for no reason, no upside down glitch on PS2 that works on PSP. Unfortunately, the RC battery that disappears after taking it outside that I can drive with on mobile is too hard on my first 100% save, and that's too tough. Even the GTA Vice City Stories PS2, the heavy version of Speeder 2, Ambassador, and the Seasparrow, that might be too strong to take it outside in the all Proco version. I might be using an indestructible dirt bike for. I might be using the heavy waterproof dirt bike to take out the seasparrow because it will be too heavy. It will damage the Speeder 2 Ambassador that catches fire at the same time. Before I begin this video, please see the domestobot PSP method, all proof Sanchez, the RC Bandit drivable as a bonus footage on special vehicles on GTA 3, even more like Liberty City Stories debug menu on PS2 emulator and the PSP emulator, such as getting the debug menu as frighteners using the computer. But please see the previous video about the season 1 was episode 59 and episode 62. It's showtime. So we're on GTA 3 right now. So after
let's go over here.
the last island was the exchange, before that, and after the Uzi money, please don't pass 2 rampages or else I never beat that game ever. You start the mission 20 minutes. Sometimes you may use the controller, but I have my phone. I downloaded GTA 3 last month in August before my birthday. There's a toy van.
Oh yeah. What up, yo? Let's get moving. Smoke if you got him.
Hey, get off me!
After reaching the destination, you leave the toy car outside. This is what happens when you save it and reload it that may disappear on my phone. That sometimes may work. That gives me nightmares. After finishing Uzi money, sometimes you may pass 2 rampages left before 100 completion. It was very tough. And then load the save file. You'll see what happens with the toy car. It will disappear or not. And here's a toy car. That thing disappeared. Do not enter the vehicle. Real zombie 5 being on the season. You saw the toy car moving.
For real, yo.
That hasn't disappeared. Sometimes it may disappear, that won't work.
Hey, dog, calm down. Smoking if you got it.
Now you can see the end to the toy car. That might be difficult to me.
They stole my season. He's stand by me. Not
Now you can save it and reload it. And again, so after the toy hasn't disappeared, you need the controller. It was very tough to me. So after loading the save, now you have a toy car.
Hell no!
Here's damage for Teal Kuruma after Luigi's Girl and Gimme Liberty.
I need a drink.
Enjoy your ride. We reach the rental level, exploring the police vehicle, emergency vehicle that cannot stop the toy car because they're visible. So here's GTA Vice City, Japanese version of my phone, using the controller. That may be too tough. Just hold S before pressing the triangle. That might be too tough to me, obtaining the old Bruce Sanchez that give me nightmares. If I play too long, they will break. If I'm stuck, that will glitch. So after the cutscene, you must hold X and press triangle. Pressing the R1 button the same time before touching the scores. That may take a while doing these attempts. After an hour for collecting the checkpoints from Dirt Ring, you may collect the last checkpoint. You must watch. Do not cut away your side before you fail attempt. Watch. So here's an old blue Sanchez that is marked after teleporting back to the ammunition trick out of the stadium. Like the 3 hot racers and 1 motorcycle. That might take a long time to push that dirt bike away. Moments later, after pushing the indestructible dirt bike in the garage, you may see it reloaded. So after setting reloading for longer, reaching the sunshine on after 100, you may see the indestructible dirt bike something after 100. Always bulletproof, firing explosives with the domestobot does not work for bikes and boats. So here's another video on how to unlock the button on PSP mode. The real PSP is too tough for everything else.
Get out of the damn way!
And make the timer runs out. After for a long time. That's a gift from me, so I'll take it down to get things real to close to take the vehicle.
Easy, man.
After the second reaches 43 or 41, that may crash the game.
It was a complicated interior dialogue, fella.
You crazy, man! I don't want no more trouble.
Sitting here.
Then you have a little skip menu. You can select any mission. I choose search and rescue to obtain every bulletproof fireproof. Then, Blood Justice obtain the all-proof friendly access. Because heavy all-proof friendly access will be fun to me.
Sal, you there?
Maybe the short side redemption is heavy all-proof protecting nuclear Tuesday. Each debug will not obtain some special features that you may obtain or not. The other vehicle is the heavy bulletproof 20-foot Romero hearse. That'll be fun too. Even the heavy bulletproof 5-foot color white limousine and the same one with the black will be fun too. So heavy bulletproof speeders, the secondary colors and the unique color from A Date with Death, Mod Virus. Only one save file, but not all the bullets can be stored in the garage. Then they slip off the cliff. That'll be too heavy.
Holy shit!
city stingers parked in front before the
Now,
garage.
sorry.
I mean,
I'm a
I
loser,
should
deal.
not explain that. No explain that is not a convertible vehicle. You may fail or pass it. So after failing the mission, you may convert this car to airplane quickly.
There'll be much celebrating tonight as the industrial action that brought Liberty City
I
to a
can say with this
standstill
car
has finally come to a close.
very
Normal service has been resumed on all subway and ferry routes. Even the elevator bridge linking Staunton Island to Shoreside Vale has reopened for business.
Keep entertained for an hour.
I can save the car in the garage. Unlike debug menus on GTA Racing Stories, the global skip menu disappear. I do frighteners. I only choose frighteners for debug menu for GTA Racing Stories implemented. So after that, sometimes they crash to do after into the market down. Something called one. So after saving the vehicle in the garage, I set Hot Wheels. So the debug menu disappeared after storing the vehicle in the garage. So here's the unicorn stinger that's not extra. I like this car so much. The first is ultra tricky, heavy. All the colors to this car. I would think the ultra performance thanks to heavy ultra performance stuff. I took on Malcolm that's still on Frightener's mission. I start Frightner's again. He's still there. So I have a PSP on Vice City Stories to obtain the domestobot PSP method. So I entered the police motorcycle to mark an aircraft called air ambulance. The air ambulance has no radio station on PSP. What they do is available on PS2. These battles are different. You must hold X at the same time. So after reaching the second island, here's the air ambulance in front of my sight. Release sense and press 6 again and hold it before it enters. You mark yourself an air ambulance on the door open and before it closes. Now it works. I almost fell off on the debug menu. The air cliff. I must go to the Mendes Bastion to leave the air ambulance underneath on the top of the house of the roof before I get the domestobot. Moments later, after reaching the destination, here's the Mendes Bastion. I'm going to park the air ambulance on the bastion nearby on the top before it disappears. This is what happens when you're too far. The door is marked. So I need to get off the cliff. I need to spawn outside of the mansion. It was the car. After reaching the destination of the Diaz Bastion, I can go back there for a moment. In a minute later, you may enter the motorcycle 5 seconds. You may spam X. Like you must watch, do not cut the sight. Sometimes the duplication glitch. You won't see the blue man outside again. And you see the man standing in front of the bastion. Sometimes it's hard to do. Now you guys see the man standing as a hard duplication. You may use the sports car cheetah to push the box bill. But PS2, you don't need the cheetah to push the box bill onto the bridge. After reaching destination and unblock the box bill because it was too heavy, let's head over to the front of the bastion to clip off the box bill. Where's a yes blip? You may also obtain at the same time on PS2. But I don't have time to do that. I shall pass the mission to obtain. I shall pass or fail when that is heavy or not. That'll be an optional. After several moments pushing the boss bill which is heavy on the fortress, you may use the rear tire, not the front. You'll be fail attempts. That gives you nightmares. A little bit further. This one is different to PS2 and PSP. Here it goes. Blast off. Sometimes I hold square or X to enter in the van before I reach in the water. After I spawn the bastion, the air ambulance doesn't disappear. But they do if I'm too far, that's failed attempt. And here is domestobot. You don't need air ambulance on PS2. The only thing is a police car or the police motorcycle. After I did that, go see the previous video that I made this before. The domestic PSP method that uses the air ambulance has upside down glitch all the time. So after leaving memory of the domestobot, head back to the air ambulance. Immediately spam button up again, twice. Press up twice and then cancel again. Now head towards the rampage. After leaving the marked air ambulance, collect the rampage. Then head back to the marked air ambulance towards another police station. Moments later, after reaching the police station, another rampage spawned. Immediately spam up after completing a rampage. After a few seconds, fly lower and reaches 35. Just leave the helicopter. Be aware of hostile mobs towards you. Several hostile mobs using a fist and run towards you using a melee weapon, such as zombie, wither skeleton, zombie fire penguin, zombie, the wild boar, polar bears, and more. So after killing a hostile mob, like Cholo, using the face, collecting a rampage, fly towards the bastion. Watch this trick. This may take you a lot of attempts, at least 200. You may get inside the bastion using the air ambulance trick. That is very hard. That's much damage on this domestobot. And you may teleport yourself back. But not the front of the same house. You will get a black screen. You may get stuck. So after a long ride into the compound safe house, I see the indestructible motorcycle, the black ATV, and the two From Zero to Hero cars. So I have the indestructible motorcycle from Burning Bridges that works on all platforms without death. That actually work. Enjoy your ride. You can convert the heavy and fireproof, pop-proof. Then also black domestobot PSP, and enjoy your ride. We're on PS2 on Vice City Stories. So in this safe house garage, I have an ambassador. Let me take the ambulance away. After storing the ambassador on my first 100% save file, I shall use it. After reaching the destination, enter the dirt by star, lands in air ace. This might take long for a long ride before the seasparrow. So after using the jet ski, here's the seasparrow. Seasparrows are a hostile special vehicle that uses the machine gun, killing all these people on PSP and PS2. So after the challenge is passed, take the seasparrow to the same house. So after reaching the destination with the ambassador that sometimes may catch fire, it does that happens on my PS2, but the seasparrow is too heavy. You may push the seasparrow to the garage, and I don't want the ambassador to catch fire. So here's a trick. This is what happens if Sparrow catches fire a couple times. Moments later, the ambassador, the Sparrow and the ambassador are in the same garage. My ambassador looks big. That might be too heavy. Sometimes the ambassador catches fire, but it won't. That's how you obtain the seasparrow, enjoy your flight, and convert it to all-proof form. So I had to obtain the indestructible unicolor helicopter from As It Will Happen. So the seasparrow is very aggressive in destroying the boat. So what happens? The police boat chases the helicopter that's still hostile by using the machine gun. This is what happens if you get too close to it. Not literally necessary to beat GTA 4 starter safe. Except episode from Liberty City. Episode from Liberty City is too easy, but GTA 4 is too hard, GTA 5 is too hard, and GTA San Andreas is too hard to defeat the starter safe and beat 100. So GTA 4, 5, and San Andreas hardest to defeat the starter safe and beat 100 completion. So in GTA San Andreas, collectibles, horseshoes, oysters, snapshots is tough because of the police. So the other thing is what happens if I beat starter safe. Some of the cops are aggressive all the time. In GTA 4, lots of police at 6 stars using the annihilator, collecting 200 flying rats. So even stunt jumps that can be finished. Another means very hard to defeat the starter safe. That gave me nightmares. So in GTA 5, defeating the starter safe like it's too hard. Sometimes get a bronze. That might be not hard. That might be too easy, and that's optional. So the other side missions was under the bridges. That you fly too low, you crash your helicopter. You do the stunt jumps, you crash your car, you crash your motorcycle. No matter how many tries that you spend. And the night flights. That you fly the side to side into the building, that you crash your plane. That you survive. That give you nightmares too. So GTA 3 that give you nightmares by defeating 2 more rampages to start safe. And GTA 3 obtain the RC bandit drivable from the first 100% save out. That's optional for Little Casino or the same as mine. So GTA Vice City is after the star save is completed. I tried to obtain the indestructible third pipe, but the touch button disappears after passing it. It fades black and become unobtainable. So in GTA San Andreas, it needs more star save vehicles like vigilante vehicles, rental vehicles for explosive proof, fireproof conversion versus all proof conversion. I might gonna be decided. In Liberty City stores, I tried to download the PSP emulator on GTA Liberty City Stories and the PS emulator on computers and phones devices that are tough. So in Vice City Stories, PSP and PS2 does not need the emulator. I only need the real ones. So I had $200. I had to buy my new Xbox 360 Slim. My PS2 Slim is kinda annoying and satisfying that it's glitching a little bit. So that might be gonna work. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time from Jose Serrano Special Vehicles.